allocation of 5 million EC dollars has been allocated to the agricultural sector to support everyone, or all our farmers that have been affected by the passage of the storm. We have agreed to give some support as it pertains to labor, on labor support. So some financial support will be given. We're targeting almost 2,487 acres, and farmers will be given support as far as that is concerned, to assist them in being able to hire labor for them to be able to rehabilitate their respective fields. We have also agreed to give support as it pertains to fertilizer inputs. We are going to provide inputs free of charge, one application for fertilizer, and also one application of oil and fungicide for our farmers. Now, we have heard a lot about building resilience, and I'm sure the Prime Minister has been in the forefront advocating that there's need for us to build resilience. And what we realized going around, that most of the farms that were shielded by windbreaks was not severely damaged. It's something we have started as a ministry, and we think that there's a need for us to continue, because the reality is that climate change is here to stay, and we have to start doing things that we believe can reduce on the impact of any strong wind. So we have made an allocation for building resilience to the tune of $47,000, and that will be to provide farmers with planting material, tree crops that they can plant along the boundaries to provide that safety net whenever we have been experiencing heavy winds. Our vegetable farmers got damaged too. Unfortunately, mostly it was the infrastructure. And the infrastructure I'm referring to that really got severely damaged were a number of greenhouses. The figures is showing that over 100 greenhouses got affected, and we have agreed that to provide an allocation both to repair the greenhouse and to assist our vegetable farmers who are severely affected. Because the reality is that the greenhouse technology is one where our farmers around this time can capitalize on using the greenhouses to cultivate the respective crops that we know can be very difficult during the rainy season. And of course, the rainy season coincides with the demand period for vegetables in St. Lucia. So we think there is a need for us to give support to our vegetable farmers, and we will give support in repairing greenhouses and of course inputs to our farmers. Again, unfortunately, some of our livestock farmers got severely damaged. Well, not they got damaged, but their infrastructure got damaged as far as their buildings, their pens, and in some cases, some of them lost animals. And what we have agreed is to provide an allocation of $300,000, where we shall be providing support to our livestock farmers that experienced damage during the passage of the storm. We think it's opportune because, like we all know, we are early in the hurricane season, and whilst we did not realize heavy rainfalls, but whatever we are doing, we think there's need for us to create an environment that we can see the free flow of water. And in that case, we are going to support our farmers, especially those in the low-lying areas and their heavy drainage areas. We are going to support them with drainage assistance. Our CMOS farmers got affected, our fishermen got affected, our fisher folks got affected, and support will be given to them. In closing, the other area we're looking at seriously is the question of assisting those banana farmers who have not been paid for about 8 weeks. And an allocation has been made to pay them at least out of the 8 weeks to pay for 5 weeks. And the other 3 weeks will be paid when we, like you heard the Prime Minister spoke about supporting restructuring the NFTO. So the balance of the outstanding payments will be made after we have restructured the NFTO. And I can say here that even before the storm, we had gotten an allocation of $4.2 million through the support of the Honorable Prime Minister and Ministry of Finance to assist us in restructuring the NFTO. So that again is an allocation that will be used during the recovery period for our banana farmers.